All right, let me quickly go to the phone calls. And we got Al calling us from Staten Island. And Al, I understand you have a direct question for Dominic. Go ahead.
Yeah, Dom, hi. I was just wondering, you made the comment that you live every day with the fear that your son is going to be killed by a police officer. I was wondering, are you also in fear that your son might be killed by another African-American male due to the fact that it is the leading cause of death, African-American males between the ages of 15 and 30 is murder, and 92% of them are conducted by other African-American males.
Al, give him a chance. Go ahead.
Al, excellent question. And to answer your question, yes, I am afraid of my son walking out and being killed by another African American. I wrote about this issue a week ago at the Huffington Post where I said that Giuliani was correct about black on black crime. No journalist stood up to Rudy Giuliani more than I did on Diallo and so on. But your premise is 1,000% correct. And I'll say what nobody else will say politically. Very few blacks will say it. The reason why there are problems is because there's a perception historically that black people are the ones notice I said perception. Black people are the ones committing all the crimes. And so that's what police officers have said to me is that, Dominic, you criticize us on TV, but I want to go home to see my family as well. So thank you for correcting me to a degree, because there's a much higher chance that my son would be killed by another black man than by a police officer.
I know we're heavy. I promise him really quick, Phil, last word on this. Phil calling us from New Jersey. He's a police officer. Phil, you're on.
Yeah, my problem is just how everybody's making this such a big thing into just a race thing. It goes far beyond that. It's a police thing and then just a public thing. Let me ask you this. How many people publicly the day before Ferguson heard about the white, half Hispanic kid, 20 years old, unarmed, being shot and killed in Utah by an African-American officer? Nobody heard about that, because that didn't spark headlines racially. This sparked headlines racially, and that's the only reason why everyone is such in arms about it. Being a police officer, I don't see color, and 99% of the people, if not, I would hope even 100, don't see color, but everybody makes it into color. Media makes it into color. And the reason why is because it's stuff like this, because that's what all...
You know what, Phil? Hey, I appreciate your phone call. I'm up against it. I would love to get more into it. The numbers do bear out, though, that there is a preponderance here. If there's a police shooting, the victim overwhelmingly is a person of color. I still respect your opinion and I appreciate your phone call. Professor, Reverend, Dominic, Andrew, fascinating conversation, guys. Thank you so much. We'll be back with a look at headlines after this.